Step into the world of power, loyalty, and luck.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
With family, cannolis, and spins mean everything.
Now, you wanna get mixed up in the family business.
Introducing The Godfather at ChumbaCasino.com. Test your luck in the shadowy world of The Godfather slot.
Someday, I will call upon you to do a service for me.
Play The Godfather now at ChumbaCasino.com.
Welcome to the family.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
It's a new day, Noonan. Yes, it is. And I am programmed to entertain. My name is Harold. Bleep blop.
I guess Bleep Blop is more an alien than a robot.
I that really jarred me. I wasn't ready for that.
Bleep Blop, I am a robot.
No, Bleep Blorp would be an alien.
Okay.
Tell us about... Okay, so Hanley told me this earlier today, and it blew my mind, that for her child, it was more important for her first words to be goo goo gaga than mother or mommy. Tell us his reasoning. Tell us about this.
Oh, I didn't know he was going to say that. So, when my daughter was little, instead of having her say mommy or mama, I really, really wanted her to say goo goo gaga so she could be a proper baby. And that's what I would say to her when she was like a newborn. I'm like, no, you have to say goo goo gaga so you can be a baby. Maybe not in those exact terms, but it was close.
Babies don't count. You're not a real baby. You don't count as a human child. If you thought life begins at conception, if you're a believer in pro-life, pro-choice, it turns out they're all wrong. Life doesn't begin till the goog and the gaga.
This was a deep, dark secret that I told to Harold earlier.
Oh, did you not want me to bring it up?
No, I'm totally kidding.
So what we decided we were going to do, which I think is genius,
Oh, yeah.
is that when we have grandkids, instead of being grandpa and grandma, we're going to be goo goo and gaga. So then the kids will call us that, and we'll all have proper grandkids.
Yeah, because it never worked. Like, my kids never said goo goo gaga. And so I was like, I should go to them now. Now that they are almost 4 and 7. And be like, okay, I need you to do this for me. Say goo goo gaga.
And they've never done it.
Well, I haven't thought about it since they were babies because it's a baby thing.
And it's a good point. It's a good point. And I think what we need to do on our next episode is get a baby on here as a special guest and get that baby to say goo goo gaga.
We should get the kids on here to say goo goo gaga. That'd be
See,
cute.
I feel like privacy-wise, you wouldn't want that.
No, I'm fine with them saying that. I wouldn't be fine with them saying this is our address and phone number.
That was going to be my next question for him.
Gaga is fine.
I was like, so tell me, child.
They wouldn't know.
They wouldn't know.
They know my name. That's important.
Who are you?
Who am I?
Yeah, I introduced myself. You didn't introduce yourself this episode.
Hi, I'm Hanley.
And Hanley is my girlfriend and co-host of this week's episode of Noon and Time with Harold, where we are discussing the most magical land of bowling in all of Noonan, and also the only land of bowling in all of Noonan. And that is also my favorite Schoolhouse Rock song, Conjunction Junction, What's Your Function?
Junction, junction, what's your function?
Rolling up, bowling, ball, and getting strikes.
Yep, that's it.
Talking about Junction Lanes because ye old months ago. Wait, how long ago was Valentine's Day? February 13th?
A little over a month ago. Today is March 22nd.
Well, don't let them know the day we're recording. This is not going to be released for like a week.
Well, I didn't know that. That wasn't part of the rules.
All right, say it again. Say the date and I'll bleep you.
Today?
Yeah.
March 22nd.
No, they don't know. Worked around it, baby. We always work around it. That's what we do. That's the story of our love, is that we work around things.
One day we'll tell the story of our love.
I think that kind of sums it up. It's a workaround. It was a workaround to other things going on in our lives. Which sounds like it was an affair. That's not true.
Twas not.
Twas not an affair. We're not
Okay.
that steamy. We're not that steamy. But for Valentine's Day, it was actually, we went the week before Valentine's Day because we had the kids on Valentine's Day. It was the weekend before Valentine's Day that we even celebrated Valentine's Day.
I believe you.
It was. It was. Because most weekends that have a teen in the name, we have the kids, I've noticed. And the 13th would be a kid day. Goo goo gaga. So the week before that, we went out and we went to Junction Lanes. And I don't know if I've ever told this story before, but there was one time as Harold years ago that I posted a joke about Junction Lanes being, you can get a great deal on buying illegal drugs from the employees. Because like when I was a kid, that was the thing, is you went to Junction Lanes and there were drugs and pills and things of that nature. Things of that nature, which would be drugs and pills. I don't know what else it would be. Heroin. Now, I'm not saying Junction Lanes sells heroin. That is a misnomer, as they say in Spain. Sorry, I'm getting distracted over here. And the owner of Junction Lanes messaged me, and he was so mad at me for making that joke about how you can buy illegal drugs in Junction Lanes. He wasn't mad at the fact that you can buy illegal drugs at Junction Lanes. He was upset that I posted the joke and said I was ruining the business. So I took the joke down. You can't find it anymore. But it was up there for a bit, and it was really funny, and a lot of people liked it.
Should you repost it?
I don't think that joke would be as good now. I have a more finesse audience. Finesse? Finesse is not the word I want to use. Fancy? That's the word. Well, fancy people finesse. So technically I'm right. Either way, whatever I say is true.
And I have a soft spot for Junction Lanes. So when I was a child, several moons ago, we recorded the Methasode, and we spoke a little bit about my upbringing. When I was a child, I spent a lot of time at what used to be Beef O'Brady's. Yes, because my mother worked at the bar, and so I would like sit at the bar as a child and drink root beer out of a bottle and pretend that it was beer.
Child being...
like... Golly.
Which all kids pretend like something they're drinking is beer.
I probably
That's normal.
was like 10 or 11.
Oh, wow.
I was young.
Young, little.
Yeah.
That is small.
Yeah. But I spent a lot of time there eating chicken fingers.
And pretending to be drunk.
Yeah, she was working at the bar, and so I sat at the bar. And I bought stickers out of the machine, and I played some arcade games. But also Junction Lanes was there, and so I associate it with my childhood.
With Beef O'Brady's.
Yeah.
And fake drinking.
Yes.
Which Hanley now has never drank. So I think that the root beer was like that was rock bottom for you.
Uh-huh.
And just pretending to be drunk was all that it ever was. Mm-hmm. Yep. See, the fact that I'm being sarcastic about it makes it sound like you have a terrible drinking problem.
No,
And you
I don't think the
don't at
people
all.
believe that.
No, they might not believe it, but I am going to say it. And there's a difference between saying something and being honest.
Now it sounds like we're minimizing alcoholism. So either way, this is a lose.
That's not fair. You could listen to my podcast and you could say I'm minimizing or being dramatic about everything. Which maybe it is fair. Maybe this podcast is a mistake. That's it. This is the last episode.
No, it's not.
I hear you, Hanley. This is it. After this one, I'm blowing up the computer.
Stop it. No, I need the computer.
For work. Stupid work. That's your stupid job.
Stupid job.
I use it for work too. Which you can see me on Tuesday and Wednesday nights hosting trivia at Wings and Things on Tuesday in Fayetteville and Amichis at Trillith on Wednesdays. So come on out at 6:30 or 7 o'clock respectively and do trivia with me. It is delightfully fun.
It is.
And I am a delightful. I just get better and better at it. That's the thing. Like, there's no peak to how good I am at hosting things. I used to be hosting like bingo and stuff, like just right down the street. So easy to come see me. But I don't do that anymore. So now you have to drive to Fayetteville in order to hear my voice. There's no other way to hear my voice besides driving to Fayetteville.
Well, maybe soon we'll get you in Newton.
Get me in Noonan. If you want to book me, you can book me. Just email me at noonantimeWithHarold@gmail.com or message me on Facebook or message me on Instagram or text me at 678-877-9070.
This is the new thing. You give out your phone
Give out
number
my
on every
phone
single
number.
episode.
And the first number of my debit card PIN is
no,
1.
stop it.
Each episode, I'm going to give out a new number. So you have to listen to the next 4 episodes, and then you'll be able to use my... and then on the 5th episode, I'm going to hide my debit card somewhere in Noonan, and I'll give clues.
Ooh, it makes you think of those rocks, the Noonan rocks. Oh, we should paint rocks and leave them places.
We should paint rocks and not leave them places. Just have painted rocks.
That'd also be cute. We can do both.
If you were painting a rock, what would you paint?
What I paint? Probably like some flowers.
Lame!
Yeah, I know. Maybe a dinosaur.
A little bit better,
Yeah.
especially since fossils.
Well, my kid loves dinosaurs.
I would paint a bowling ball, which brings up a really good thing.
Yes.
Junction Lanes.
On theme.
So we went there to bowl, and the wait was like, it was a Saturday night.
It was a weekend.
It was a Saturday night, I think. Saturday?
A weekend.
Just agree with me.
It was Friday or Saturday. Yes, whatever you said,
it
it's
was
right.
Saturday. And the wait was like,
We're like, it'd be like an hour.
It was going to be like an hour. So the first thing we did is we went to the bar, and she got a root beer because she doesn't drink. And I don't remember what I got. First Crush, I think. Something blondie. Something
What, First
lighter.
Crush is an IPA.
I don't know beer.
Shout out to Line Creek for First Crush, which
Was that
is
a Line
an
Creek?
IPA.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm so sorry. IPA more like
One day we'll do an episode about Line
shit.
Creek. We do a lot of things there.
We go to Line Creek a lot.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. We should do a whole episode about...
Yeah, that's not this one.
No, yeah, sure. We love Line Creek. They are our main squeeze is the Line Creek.
Main squeeze.
Not the bus barn, the other one. The Reserve? That's the name?
Yeah, the Noonan one.
The Reserve. We call it the Reserve because that's
It's
its name.
cute.
It is cute. Anyways, sorry. Junction Lanes. We went there. The beer is a great price for starters.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it.
No, good price beer. And we had to kill an hour, so we did arcade games. They had so many arcade games. Only one game didn't work, and we went and complained about it, and they gave us our... they're not called chips. Tokens? Tickets? Whatever they give you back after you spend it.
Yeah, we put money in the skee ball and no balls came out. And so we were like, hey, man, no balls came out. And they said, here's some credits back. It was pretty
Well,
simple.
they even asked us, they're like, how many credits was it? We could have lied and been like, 500. And they would have given us 500 back. We just gave him a number, like this many. And he's like, all right, cool. Here you go. That's really cool.
Yeah, luckily we didn't lie. We're not scumbags trying to, like, take money from the local
Considering
bowling
how
alley.
expensive it is.
Sure, they have plenty of
They have plenty of money. So we could have gotten some of that money back. What are some of the arcade games we played that we enjoyed? We did basketball.
I like the Jurassic Park one where you sit in the little booth
Mm-hmm.
and you go boop, 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 boop.
We shot things.
I like watching you do the basketball ones.
Yeah, I look sexy shooting a basketball.
Yeah, you do. You're all, like, tall and you have a pretty face.
All right,
and-
calm down. Whatever you do, don't talk about how tall I am.
Oh, they don't know?
They don't know. They never see me.
He's tall.
I'm tall.
He's pretty. I like him.
I'm pretty, and I shoot basketballs very poorly.
No.
I didn't even do a good job.
That's because they make it to where it's hard. It's not like the normal distance, so that you don't get as many tickets.
Yeah, compared to like Dave and Buster's, which we went to.
I like Dave and Buster's.
I feel like the Dave and Buster games are easier, and it's probably not. It's probably all the same. But I guess since Dave and Buster's is bigger, it feels like you fail smaller.
They have more variety at Dave and Buster's, but it's also a lot larger. Like, Junction Lanes is bowling with arcade. Dave and Buster's is arcade.
Which I didn't know until we got to Junction Lanes that they removed the billiard tables and replaced them with stupid arcade games. And even though I love the arcade and the arcade is fun, especially when Hanley is paying for it, which she did. She covered that. I covered the bowling. I missed pool. I used to love playing pool there, and then I couldn't play any pool because they got rid of the tables. There's no space for the tables anymore.
And I think they finally got rid of the, like, bumper car thing that nobody ever used, right?
Hanley keeps saying this existed.
I swear it did.
And I don't think it did.
It did.
I think it's from you drinking too many root beers
Excuse-
at Beef O'Brady's.
It was small.
I think you
and
drank too
useless.
much root beers, and then your mom crashed her car into the Beef O'Brady's, and you're like, they got bumper cars here. I don't think it
That's a
ever
good
existed.
joke.
That's a very good joke.
Yeah, bumper cars, but it's really you're crashing a car.
It's just your mom crashing
I
into the Beef
appreciate
O'Brady's.
that
That's what happened to the Beef O'Brady's. It all connects.
Oh man, you still love that Beef O'Brady's.
All right, calm down about this. Is not an episode about Beef O'Brady's. I'm not titling this episode Beef O'Brady's.
You said with a question mark.
Because where is it? Where'd it go? We don't know where it is. It's gone. It's gone.
No, the community knows that there used to be some kind of bumper car situation at Junction Lanes. I am 100% certain.
I am 100% certain that it never existed. There was not bumper cars. There may have been like an arcade game that was themed to
No.
bumper cars. There was not
No.
bumper cars at
There-
Junction Lanes.
Yes, there was.
Well, I've been to Junction.
It is Ryan Seacrest here. There was a recent social media trend which consisted of flying on a plane with no music, no movies, no entertainment. But a better trend would be going to ChumbaCasino.com. It's like having a mini social casino in your pocket. Chumba Casino has over 100 online casino-style games, all absolutely free. It's the most fun you can have online and on a plane. So grab your free welcome bonus now at ChumbaCasino.com. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Junction Lanes literally many times. And never once in my life have I seen bumper cars.
I've never seen them in action. I've
So
seen them sedentary.
I want to Google it, but if I end up being wrong about this, I'm
You're
be really
so wrong.
I really don't think I am. They had the glow-in-the-dark golf.
Yes,
They
that's
had
still there.
pool tables, which I think you're getting pool tables
No,
and
I-
bumper cars confused.
Excuse me. Okay,
You're
don't
excused.
mansplain. Remember when we had that episode about mansplaining?
Nope. You talk too much. I didn't listen to that episode. Oh, spicy.
They were a thing.
Well, listeners, let me know if bumper cars ever existed in Junctions. You're thinking of bumpers on the bowling alley and cars that are outside. Okay, sorry guys, Hanley. She's having a...
Tell him how wrong he is. Come on, Noonan. Tell him how wrong he
Come
is.
be a special guest. Bring a baby.
Bring a baby that says goo goo gaga.
That was the joke. yeah. Thank you for explaining. Well, we did arcade games, and we didn't spend the tickets, did we? I just realized
I
that.
kind of forgot that tickets were
Forgot
involved.
too. We probably got like 50 tickets.
Well, just keep adding them up, I guess.
Do you still have the card? Because it's all on a digital card now. It's not.
I have some kind of Junction Lanes card in my wallet I saw today, actually. I assume it's the same one.
We need to go and buy something.
Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Tomorrow's a Sunday.
Yes. Yeah, because today is March 22nd, everyone.
Whoops.
Very important that we know. I don't know when this is going to come out. It should have came out Valentine's Day, but I was sad, I think, probably.
And we've also been very busy. We have busy lives. We have children and jobs and love for one another. So we spend a lot of time doing things that aren't recording podcasts.
I still record podcasts. It's just, it's harder to get Hanley on here because Hanley is a busy little beautiful angel bee
I do stay busy.
floating up into heaven.
If that's
A
what you
dead little
call
bee.
the school that I work at.
No, I was saying you're an angel bee, so you float up to heaven
Ah.
and you sting Jesus. Is
That's
that
me
the sound of you
stinging.
stinging
Yes,
Jesus?
that's the sound of a sting.
Sacrilegious. We're back to it. We are back to it. So we went and we bowled, which was a lot of fun. I'm really good at bowling. Not really good at bowling, but I am good at bowling.
You're way better than me.
And that didn't always be the case. You've beaten me in bowling many, many times.
A few.
But on Valentine's Day, Celebration Day, I was the better bowler. We did 3 games, because I like to do 3 games, so it's best, best out of 3. And I just won all of them. I just smoked you in each and every one of them.
Yeah, I'm 0% surprised. Like, one of the things I remember specifically about bowling growing up is that I managed to get a gutter ball with gutter guards, so I am not at all surprised.
Tell us that. Tell us how that happened.
That is the entire story, is that at the very end, there is a gap, and the ball can fit in the gap. It's the whole story.
How old were you?
God, I don't remember.
Were you 11?
I don't remember my childhood. It was probably around the Beef O'Brady's time.
Oh, okay. So
It was Junction Lanes.
you were drunk
Off of root beers.
off of root beers. Hey, it's got beer in the name. When I was a kid, I was so confused as a kid that like I didn't try a root beer till I was like 17 because I thought it was like beer that like kids are taking that they shouldn't get.
That sounds on
homeschool
par
thing.
for your homeschool
Yeah,
Jesus people.
yeah. I was so confused about why children were allowed to drink beer. But I never tried it until I got way older, and then I was like, well, this is garbage. Root beer's disgusting. I like the smell of root beer. I like root beer scented. I was going to say smelted. Root beer scented things, but I do not like the taste of root beer. Blech.
It's pretty good. I mean, you didn't like it before you were a diabetic, or before you knew you were a diabetic?
They have diet root beer.
Yeah, that's probably garbage.
Well, I love diet sodas.
I mean, I love diet soda, but diet root beer. No, you have to get real root beer out of a bottle and pretend you're drinking at a bar.
You guys heard it here.
At Beef O'Brady's.
Hanley wants me to drink carbohydrates and get sick.
No. I was talking about your youth.
My youth.
Before you knew better.
We are youth of a nation.
Something like that.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Good job. The main thing I want to say, though, because Junction Lanes and I have a sour relationship because of the thing. Yeah. We've always been like, at each other's pins, as they say in bowling terms. Junction Lanes rocks.
Yeah.
It's a great place. Like, I'm sure people don't like the wait, and it can get really crowded, and it can get a little wild in there, and the music's really loud, but it's like a party. It's like a real party that you're there. You get to pay to be at this party. Like, think of it this way. When you go there and you pay for your shoes, and you pay for your bowling alley, and you pay for your arcade games, that's the cover charge to get into the hottest club in Noonan. And the hottest club in Noonan, which probably still has people that work there giving out illegal drugs, is Junction Lanes.
Now that I think about it, the actual amount of human interaction that you have at Junction Lanes with people outside of your party is so minimal. It's ideal. Like I need some shoes, and then you go and you play bowling.
You play bowling? Yeah. You bowl?
If you need a drink, you're like, at the bar, I would like a drink, and then you're done. So it's really based upon who you are there with, and we enjoy each other's company.
Now, there was that guy next to us, though.
Oh, God, that guy was the worst. I forgot about him.
Yeah.
That guy.
Whoa, what'd you say?
Oh, no, we
say
have to
it again, I'll bleep it.
Bleep it out. No, bleep it out. I think it's the first time we cussed.
No, it's not.
I said, F that
guy. There we go.
Whoops.
Censored.
Oh, no.
Sorry. I think this is your first time cussing on the podcast.
Oh, no, it probably is.
You've changed.
I got too used to just talking to you and forgot we were recording.
Because when we talk, we cuss each other out just all day. All right, it's fine. You're allowed to say one cuss word an episode. And you said it. And you dropped.
I said the bad one.
You said the bad one.
I'm sorry.
Have I told you how I feel about cuss
words? Oh, my, please don't.
You can go back and listen to other episodes and hear
bleep it out.
How I feel about cuss. I'm not gonna bleep it out. It's gonna stay. I'm gonna turn it up. I'm gonna edit it, and I'm gonna make it peak. Where just.
Okay, now talk about the guy though, and why I said
the guy. He was there with all daughters, and he was there like two women. I don't know which one was his wife, but I was beating Hanley. It wasn't even that. It was like we were only like 3 frames in. And he looked at me and goes, you probably want to go easy on the woman, huh? High five. It's just, I was like, oh, God. And I didn't, like, pretend like I liked it, which a lot of guys do. I didn't give him a high five, and I didn't laugh. I was just like, what the heck, dude?
He didn't even have the excuse of being an old man.
He wasn't even good.
The same age as us. Like, he didn't have the excuse of being old and wrinkly.
I don't feel like that's an excuse.
It's one they use.
Oh, I guess so. I guess his excuse was that he was getting beat because he was not winning either. But he was just, that means he was watching us and he was looking at our scores and he was mastering this plan to tell us to go easy on the woman. And that's intent, right? Isn't that manslaughter? With intent to slot?
It seemed so well-intentioned though. Like, I think he thought he was saying a positive thing. Like, no, go away. We don't need that. I don't need him to go easy on me. I don't need to win. We're just having fun. I don't need to be good at bowling.
We didn't say any of those things to him. We ignored him.
Yeah, we ignored him. That's a better choice for us.
And he stopped talking to us. And I hope he had a bad night. I hope something bad happened to him. After that, I hope he got home and his dog threw up on his blue suede shoes. I hope his blue suede shoes are now green. Wait, is that the color of vomit? I'm colorblind.
Blue suede shoes or green? Nothing about that sounds right.
No, he has blue suede shoes, and the
Okay.
dog vomited on them. What color is vomit?
Do we need to discuss this?
What color
It's
is
like
dog
a
vomit?
Dog vomit?
Specifically
Like
dog.
a
It's a schnauzer?
Brownish,
His dog is a
yellowy,
schnauzer?
whitey, depending on how much foam. Oh God, I hate this. I hate this conversation so much.
I'm picturing the schnauzer.
I'm glad we don't have dogs anymore.
Vomiting
so we
on
don't have to worry about this. We
on
have
his blue
cats
suede
that are
shoes.
weird.
Yeah, they make appearances in our episodes, which we love about them. If you were going to open your own bowling alley,
Oh golly.
what would the... Oh, so you go from the F-bomb to oh golly.
That was an accident.
What
That
would the
was a slip.
vibe... Like, what would your theme be? Would you have a theme, or would...
Ooh. So remember when we were, what is that place north of Atlanta? It was called Claw Boba.
Mm-hmm.
And we went, they had a bunch of claw machines and they sold boba. That would be my vibe. So basically, like
Like a bowling coffee shop?
No, it's like dorkier than that. I don't want to sound, okay, the vibe is more Asian. It sounds racist, yeah. Okay, but the face you're making. I'm talking about like that. They had a very, what is it? I don't know if it's like South Korean, but stop making that face.
Sorry.
It's distracting me.
Sorry about that. I'll stop having my face. Continue. Tell us about how Asian-y it was.
No. But I like claw boba. I like that vibe with the claw machines and the boba, and it felt like a big hug. And there were yummy. Ooh, Doba. Okay, wait a minute. Doba Cafe in Newton is like the best thing ever.
Never been.
God, I was freaking never been. It's so good. They're so nice and it's so yummy. Everything is so great, except for the like line. But even when there's a long line, they go really fast. So it would be like that.
It would be a donut-themed bowling alley? Is that what you're saying? Or it would be themed in the fact that they go fast
It
at the
would
bowling?
be cute. There would be like rainbows and Hello Kitties and cute.
So you don't want any customers to come to this bowling alley.
You
gonna be a
asked me on the spot.
cutesy bowling
you
alley.
asked on the spot, and so I picked things that I find aesthetically
No,
pleasing.
no,
Okay.
That's fair. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought you'd go with like space. Like it's outer space themed.
Ooh, I do like space
You like
too.
space.
You're right.
My thought was dinosaurs, but I think that'd be too childish. I don't think the adults would enjoy being
I
at
just
a...
talked about Hello Kitty, so
Yeah, I know. I'm not... My idea can be as bad as yours. Not better.
space is good though. I do like outer space.
Space dinosaurs.
Ooh.
Like the moon on a triceratops.
Yeah, I like that.
And the bowling balls are all like... They had tails.
No, you lost me there.
Oh, the bowling balls are shaped like stars. Clink, 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 clink,
The bowling balls be planets, which are already like spherical.
Spherical.
Yeah.
I like them as stars.
That don't work.
We'll
for
call it
bowling.
star bowling. So it's a different, like you either have to spin it like a top, or you...
No.
Well, I think that's a good idea. If you're listening to this and you think my idea is better, let me know. If you think Hanley's idea is better, don't let me know. Just pretend like none of this happened.
I thought your idea was better until you said star shapes. So you lost me at that.
Yeah, well, my other idea was having a tail like a dinosaur. So I think they're both terrible ideas. Our point that we are remaining saying is that Junction Lanes is a great place. It is expensive, but it is worth the money. Everything about it I like. And if you want to do something fun, you should go to Junction Lanes.
I die. I live again.
It is Ryan here, and I have a question for you. What do you do when you win? Like, are you a fist pumper, a woohooer, a hand clapper, a high fiver? I kind of like the high five, but if you want to hone in on those winning moves, check out Chumba Casino. At ChumbaCasino.com, choose from hundreds of social casino-style games for your chance to redeem serious cash prizes. There are new game releases weekly, plus free daily bonuses. So don't wait. Start having the most fun ever at ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.